How do you feel about the Venezuela War Powers resolution?
I'm encouraged by the vote in the Senate. They picked up steam over there, so we'll see how we do here. When we offered the War Powers resolution in December, one of the objections was that it was premature, that there weren't boots on the ground and that we weren't really in Venezuela. Well, now we're clearly in Venezuela. We've attacked Venezuela. And so hopefully some of those people who objected on those grounds will vote yes for a War Powers resolution this time.
What are your expectations on the Venezuela War Powers resolution in the House?
I believe we've got a strong bipartisan majority that supports congressional power to declare war. I mean, it's in the Constitution, and this is a lawless situation where you have a president who thinks that he can, at will, commit the military forces of America.
We had a very detailed classified briefing that was quite refreshing because it was so informative from Marco Rubio and Pete Hegseth and John Ratcliffe and Pam Bondi. We took out a dictator who was a head of a cartel. The regime that's in there, particularly Rodriguez and others, want to try to remain. And they probably understand a little bit of civility and decency and humanitarian, actions. So they release prisoners. They're doing the things that a normal country that wants to cooperate in the civil world is doing. Now, once we create the stability, and they don't act like the gangland that they were, create an opportunity for elections to take place. We have Maria Corina Machado coming in next week, so I think that's a very positive development. And this oil summit that they're doing today, this meeting, will be very meaningful too. Those are enormous potential investments in Venezuela, right? In their oil, it's their oil. So they can handle it how they see fit. So, and I'll tell you what, guys, I think this could be a domino effect.
I don't know quite what their plan is. It's been a very general plan. I am satisfied with the intervention in removing Maduro. I think any further action in Venezuela requires congressional authorization. And I think they need to be communicating with us and committees of jurisdiction in a much more engaging way. But generally, I'm okay with what's happened in Venezuela so far. But we need to be very, very, very careful moving forward, assure that there's a peaceful transition of a democracy in South America, that we bring prosperity and ingenuity to a country that's been hurting for about 2 decades now. And that's kind of how I feel at this moment. That could change, right? That could change. But if it's managed properly, I think this could be a very successful endeavor.